Can the EU's hardball tactics actually secure a better trade deal with the United States? While the UK chose compromise and China went straight for retaliation, the European Union is taking a different route, firm, slow, and completely by the book. But is that a smart strategy or a gamble? Recently, the United States, under President Trump's revived America First trade push, reimposed steep tariffs on European steel, aluminum, and even luxury goods. According to Reuters, these tariffs could cost European exporters billions. Instead of reacting with emotion, the EU is choosing cold diplomacy. No threats, no screaming headlines, just a quiet, deliberate pushback through the global trade system. EU officials argue these tariffs violate international trade rules, specifically those set by the World Trade Organization. As reported by the BBC, Brussels is preparing formal complaints and WTO cases, aiming to prove the US is breaking the rules it once helped write. And unlike the UK, which scrambled for a quick deal, the EU has drawn a clear line. We won't be bullied. Some analysts believe this isn't just about tariffs, it's about power. The EU wants to position itself as the last major defender of multilateral trade. While Washington and Beijing battle it out with tit-for-tat measures, the EU is saying, "Watch us play the long game." It's slow, but if it works, it could reshape global trade alliances for years. But here's the risk: time. US tariffs are already hurting major EU industries, from car makers in Germany to winemakers in France. And the WTO? It doesn't move fast. If rulings are delayed, or worse, favor Washington, Brussels might lose both economically and politically. Still, some in the EU argue this legal route will earn long-term respect and leverage. Meanwhile, the US insists its actions are fair. Officials say these tariffs protect American jobs and rebalance decades of unfair trade. Critics disagree, calling the move election season politics dressed up as patriotism. According to leaked EU documents cited by Al Jazeera, Brussels fears even more tariffs are coming, especially on aviation and chemicals. Yet they haven't retaliated. Not yet. Instead, the EU is playing the diplomatic field. It's rallying trade allies, using its global weight, and pushing its case through legal channels. It's not a social media war, it's chess, and every move is calculated. Compare that with China's response. Beijing hit back with retaliatory tariffs almost immediately. It made headlines. But did it ease tensions? Not really. The EU is betting slow and steady will win this race. Less drama, more structure. But what happens if the US raises the stakes even higher? Insiders say the EU has retaliatory tariffs drafted. They're just holding them in reserve. It's a poker game now, and billions in trade are on the table. So, will this tough stance lead to a better deal, or will it backfire? Tell us what you think. Who blinks first, Brussels or Washington? Subscribe to GeoPulse for more stories on global diplomacy, trade wars, and power politics. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. The next move could change everything.